Hello friends, I am Major Professor Dr. Doke, Professor and Head, Department of English, Tulzabhavani Mahavidyalaya Tulzapur. Today I am talking on the very important part from the grammar, that is verb and the types of verb. First of all, I would like to say on the origin of the word verb and then definition of a verb. The origin, the term verb is a Latin in origin. Verbum means word. The definition, a verb is a word or combination of words that indicates an action, state of being or event. It is an essential part of the sentence that tells us what the subject performs. Verb is also known as the soul of English language, as well as it is said that the verb acts as a king of the sentence as well as the heart of the sentence, and even in a single word of verb is a great power. A single verb can form a sentence and no other words from the parts of speech. For example, stop. Therefore, the words verb is doing word or a dream word which provides the action in a sentence. For example, Jane reads the paper. In this sentence, the verb reads performs an action of reading the paper. Then they study English grammar. Study performs as an action in the sentence. We sleep at night. Sleeping is in this sentence is a state. We celebrate it. It is an event. Anna is a good girl. It stands for a state of being. Auxiliary verb is acts here as the principal verb. In brief, I would like to say here the definition of a verb. What is verb? Verb is a word that expresses action or otherwise helps to make a statement telling something about a subject. So I have already told you that the word verb stands for as an action word, and it is that the act of linking to the subject as well as to the remaining part of the sentence. For example, I walked along the roads, then she ate mango, and there are still so many other examples. So, what are the basic forms of verbs? Here, in the form of verbs, there are 6 basic forms of verbs. These forms are as follows. First of all, base form. For example, children play in the field. In this sentence, play, this verb acts as the playing in the field, and it is a lexical verb in simple present tense. Then infinitive form of verbs, tell me not to play. So at the end of the sentence, there is an infinitive play with to, acts as an infinitive form of verb. Then in past tense, there is a verb played in the sentence. They played football yesterday, acts as the verb form in the past tense. Then past participle. For example, I have eaten a burger. So in this sentence, underlined part, have eaten performs as the verb form in past participle. Then present participle, I saw them playing with him today. So underlined part of playing is present participle form of verb. Then the very important part from the part of verbs, that is gerund. For example, swimming is the best exercise. In this sentence, present participle swimming act as the subject in this sentence. And that is why the function of the word swimming is a gerund. Then, in English, there are types of verbs. For example, action verbs, transitive verbs, intransitive verbs, finite verbs, non-finite verbs, dynamic verbs, strative verbs, regular verbs, irregular verbs, auxiliary verbs, linking verbs, infinitive verbs, infinite verbs, and modal verbs. It is the galaxy of the verbs. So we are going to discuss all these types of verbs one by one, stating the function, use, and the examples for the respective types of verbs. First of all, there is an action verbs. There are different types of verbs. Among them, some show action and some don't. So, what we can say about the action verbs? Action verbs express mental or physical action. For example, he rode the horse to the victory. Here, riding the horse is an action verb. Then, in other words, we can say that action verbs means an action verb that expresses a direct action toward a person, place, or thing. For example, Bill hits the ball. In this sentence, hits in simple present tense verb form acts with the ball. I walk to the school. Walking to the school is part and parcel of act. Susan spoke to me. Act of speaking. Layla entertained the child. The act of entertaining with the child. Then action verbs indicate what the subject of performs. Action verbs can be transitive or intransitive. Means action verbs are two types. First is action verb, that is transitive and intransitive verb. What do you mean by transitive verbs? A transitive verb means a verb that needs an object to complete itself is called as a transitive verb. Means transitive verb requires an object to complete the action or the event. Therefore, transitive verb or verbs have definite object on which or for which the action is being performed. For example, Rose is painting the kitchen walls. In this sentence, the kitchen walls is the direct object, followed by the transitive verb painting. Then in the next sentence, you killed a bird. A bird is an object, direct object, followed by the principal verb killed. She is reading the newspaper. Reading is transitive verb. I painted the car. Painted the car. Painted is a transitive verb. She bought some new books. Bought is a transitive verb in this sentence.